What's going on YouTube? Another day, another dollar, baby. Yeah, so one thing I wish I would have done when I got my CDL, which I don't, obviously I wasn't on YouTube yet, but I wish I would have shown me doing a practice test and how I got my CDL license and all of that. But yeah, I know I've been working on my insurance license on the side, so right now I'm finna take an 81 question quiz to see what Andrew knows. Let's see if he can pass it or not. So this is question one right here. I'm gonna work through all 81 questions. We're gonna see how Andrew does, man, because I'm getting ready to take the final exam. You know, here in a couple of weeks, maybe a few days. Just whenever Andrew get ready, he gonna take the final exam. But I got to pass all these quizzes first, So it's gonna be a boring video, just me going through this quiz. If you want to watch it, you can watch it. Let's get right into it. Ginger, under the mistaken expression that Jackie made a lewd gesture at her, attacks and injures Jackie after a soccer game. When Jackie takes Ginger to court, Ginger is the. Okay, let's figure it out. Ginger, under the mistaken impression, attacks her and injures Jackie. So Ginger would be the defendant in court, which is the tortfeasor. Plaintiff would be Jackie. She the one that got attacked, so let's go with tortfeasor. Tortfeasor is just another word for the defendant. Strict liability. Oh man, this is when you try to see if you can remember some of the definitions and stuff you studied. Strict liability. Let's see. Does not hold up in court. Releases an individual from liability. Holds a person liable for his actions regardless of how much care he demonstrates. I'm gonna go with D. We won't see if Andrew passed to the end, man. I'm just trying to get a 80% or higher, man. That's all I'm looking for, 80% or higher. Which of the following statements about arbitration is true? Can't even remember the definition of it. Let's see. An arbitrator tries to get both sides to come together in an argument. Plays no role in the outcome of negotiation. Makes a legally binding decision based upon the evidence. Costs significantly more in a civil trial. We're gonna go with C. Arbitrator makes a legally binding based upon the evidence. We're gonna go with C. Melanie's 300,000 home suffers 90,000 in damage from a fire that justifies the home value since 2008 has depreciated 25%, making the ACV loss 67.5. Although Melanie's policy covers repairs at their replacement cost, she receives 67,500 at the time of the cost. Repairs to her home end up totaling 79,500. How much, if any, further indemnification may Melanie receive from her loss? Woo! Okay. It's gonna be a tough one. Questions like this, I tend to just guess, We're gonna see if Andrew can understand what's going on here, though. I'm just saying. Let me think. $300,000 home suffers 90,000 in damage from a fire. Home then depreciated 25%, making a loss 67,500. It says Melanie's policy covers repairs at their replacement cost. She received 67,500 at the time of her loss. Repairs to her home ended up totaling 79,500. Oh man. Seems like the answer would be so simple. I think the answer is gonna be D. I'm just trying to figure out, Let me pull out a calculator. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think. It's a formula to do this. I just can't think of the formula right now. I want to say the formula is going to be something divided by something times something, I think is the formula. Repair sell home end up telling 7,500. How much if any? Let me pause this video so I can think for a second. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. And you can't remember the formula. We're gonna go with D. That's the wrong answer. Yeah, I don't even know. Let me see if let me see if it was where did the calculator go? What in the world did I just type in? Let me see something. It ain't D, so obviously I got that wrong. But I'm trying to see if it ain't D. Let me do. So I bet the answer was 12,000. Huh? Was it that simple? I don't even know if that's the right answer, to be honest. But I probably should have went with that instead of just guessing. We're gonna keep it moving. Okay, Sistars Development Company has just purchased several large properties in Las Vegas. As a result of this large purchase, they are a little short on money and decide to save money by not purchasing insurance on their new property. Sound like something Andrew be doing on his cars and trucks, and I don't blame him. Sistar is practicing what are they practicing? Risk transference. No, they're not transferring the risk to somebody else. Risk reduction. Nah, they ain't reducing the risk. They ain't avoiding the risk, so it's risk retention. There we go. Okay. We're gonna call her Lady R. Runs a red light and totals Ben's car in a T-bone collision. Lady R. Auto policy includes liability coverage with limits of $50, $125, and collision coverage with a deductible of $500. Ben's car is somebody in my house? Oh, that's a neighbor. Ben's car is worth $1,800 at the time of the accident. He files a claim against Lady R liability insurance. Bearing in mind that liability coverage does not have a deductible, how much will Lady R have to pay out of pocket for the damages she caused? So it's no deductible, $1,800. They want to know how much does she got to pay out of pocket for the damage she caused. So she ran the red light, totaled the man's car. She got liability coverage of $50,000. Let's see, and collision coverage of how much Ben's car $1,800 at the time he filed. So they want to know how much does she got to pay out of pocket. She got her limit covers everything, so $0. Wait a minute, I got the dog barking. Let me look outside for a second. Hold on. Oh shoot, that was a school bus. I forgot the kids go to school today. Beautiful Friday. Tina has two policies, policy X and Y, that covers the same risk on a prorated basis. Whoo! Another definition Andrew forgot. Policy X has a limit of $100,000. Policy Y has a limit of $25,000. When Tina suffers a loss totaling $75,000, how will the two policies respond? Okay, so she got two policies, so they're gonna split. They're gonna split that. Wait a minute. Oh, 75. They're gonna split the 75,000. So the $100,000 policy is gonna pay 2/3. So that second policy gonna pay 1/3. So 15,000 for the second policy. So 60, 15 should be B. For a bodily injury liability claim, the adjuster must determine all of the following except punitive damages. That's something a court gonna have to do. Last month, an elderly man slipped and fell on the cracked, uneven, icy sidewalk on Mayberry Street. He sued the homeowner. Whoa, sued the homeowner, man. I need to slip on cracked sidewalk. You don't even own the sidewalk. Anyway, he sued the homeowner and was awarded $60,000. Whew. Ooh, wee, boy, I didn't go slip in some homes, man. Ooh, man, do I got a sidewalk out front? We ain't got no sidewalk around here. I got to slip on the sidewalk. I gotta wait till it's icy outside though. 60,000. You know what the insurer of the other properties on Mayberry Street will consider what kind of award. It's gonna be a legal award since he obviously went to court. James shed burns to the ground during a tornado when the high winds break a wall of the shed, knocking over the lantern inside. What is the approximate cause of the loss? Oh, the tornado. Tornado caused everything. All right, an insurance claim is essentially, let's see, a formal offer to repair the damage, a formal request to settle the damage, a formal explanation of insurance coverage, a formal request to repair the damage. Is that the same? Oh, formal offer. Well, they want the damage repaired, so an insurance claim is going to be a formal request. I'm gonna go with D. Like, they requesting you to freaking fix the damage, right? Nope, Andrew got it wrong. A formal explanation, and formal request to settle the damage. I bet it was B. Well, B and D is damn near the same thing. There's not no offer though. I don't know. I guess it was B. A passenger on a commercial airline flight was injured when the plane crashed due to a mechanical problem. In court, the injured passenger's lawyer could invoke the doctrine of it's not negligence. Assumption of risk. No. What happened when the plane crashed due to a mechanical problem? It was a mechanical problem. Yeah, there wasn't no negligence or no risk. We're gonna go with this R word. We don't even know what it means, but it ain't the other ones. In a declaratory judgment action, the court decides about the legal rights of the parties. It's not binding. The court decides legal rights of both parties. One of them definitions that Andrew forgot. Let me think about it. The court makes a judgment about the insurer's unfair settlement practices. The court's decision about the legal rights of the parties is not binding. The courts decide the legal rights of both parties. Oh God, my head hurt. It ain't D. The court's decisions about the legal rights of the parties is not binding. I don't think it's A either. The court decides the legal rights of both parties. I'm gonna go with either B or C. It's kind of like the guessing game because you have to literally memorize the definition to get it right, and I don't remember the definition. The court makes a judgment about the insurer's unfair settlement practice. The court decides the legal rights of both parties. Man, I'm gonna go with B. And this right here, I don't have a clue. Whew! Killing the game! When we say that a claim file is discoverable, we mean that the insurer has the right to review the file weekly. The adjuster makes a copy of the file for at least 10 years. The file can be used as evidence in a court case. The insured is entitled to a copy of it. I think it's C. Josephina gas station suffered severe damage when one of the fuel tanks caught fire and exploded. After completing his inspection, the adjuster determines that Josephina claim is not covered because she did not have automatic shutoffs for the fuel tanks. If this safety measure was in fact required in order for coverage to apply, where would she find it in her policy? That's going to be in the conditions page. Or the conditions page would have told her she needed automatic shutoffs. What do you call a self-employed adjuster who works as a contractor for insurance or claims handler? You call them what I'm trying to be, independent adjuster. Come on now. Okay, ABC Masonry Inc. has an aggravated liability. It's a lot of big words around here. Liability policy with limits of 100,000, 300,000. One day an accident at a construction site leads to 150,000 damage to public property. You know, when I was well, obviously I'm in trucking. You know, when I get my insurance from Progressive and all that, and they be like 100,000, like for example here, 100,000, 300,000, 1 million, 2 million. You know, I never knew none of that stuff meant until I started, you know, getting into this insurance field. Now I know exactly what it means. But what they want to know? Assuming the cost of laws is covered under ABC's Masonry liability policy, how will this claim be paid? How much is the damage? 150,000. Okay, so they're gonna pay 100,000 because that's the max, and they'll pay up to 100,000 three times. So it's gonna be 100,000. That's how much they gonna pay. She gonna have to come out her pocket 50,000, and now that once they pay it once, it's gonna be left down to 200,000, and 300 gonna come down to 2. So the insurers pay 100,000. The policy gonna be 200. She gonna owe 50. All right. Alan is adjusting an auto claim on behalf of ABC Insurance, which is giving Alan 5,000 in draft authority. I don't even know what that is. The total damages in the auto claim comes to 72. Which of the following is true? Alan is adjusting an auto claim on behalf of ABC Insurance, which have given Alan 500 in draft authority. Okay, so they only gave him 5,000. That's the most he can write a check for. But the damage is 7,200. Okay, let's figure out. Alan can adjust the claim, but ABC Insurance must write the settlement check. I think it's gonna be A, but let me keep reading. Alan can write a check for half of the damage. No, that's not it. Alan must negotiate with the client to reach an agreement on a settlement of 5,000 or less. That's not a bad answer. Alan is not allowed to adjust his claim because the amount of damages exceed his draft authority. D could be the answer too. It's either A or D. Alan is not allowed to adjust his claim because the amount of damages exceed his draft. Nah, he got the right to do it because he's an insurance adjuster. So it can't be D. I mean, the damage is more than 5,000, so I mean, ain't nothing to negotiate. Can't be C. I'm gonna have to go with A. See if that's right. Oh, there we go. Which of the following statements is not true of an insurance adjuster? Okay, an insurance adjuster is an agent. Insurance adjuster must always use reasonable judgment for both the insurer and the complainant. Okay, both of them sound true. An insurance adjuster receives her authority to sell products on behalf of the insurer. Sell? I don't think we do no selling no products. I don't know about that one. An insurance adjuster who sells claims on behalf of an insurer has the power to bind an insurer. Okay, we're gonna go at B. We don't sell no products, to my knowledge. A witness who has had a recorded interview is taken more seriously, must have a lawyer present during the interview. Well, we know that ain't true at all. Y'all get to talking, no matter what. Must have a chance to correct anything that is incorrect. A witness who has a recorded interview. Where's the rest of the question? I'm confused. A witness who has a witness who has had a recorded interview. Okay, so they already did the interview, so B can't be it because they already did the interview. I'm confused. It can't be B or D. Must do so one over. They already shot the interview. So A or C, we're gonna go with it's taken more seriously. That don't even mean nothing right there. We're gonna go with C. Although that question is written badly though. Which of the following does not have an insurable interest? Whew, I got one of them definitions, boy. Insurable interest. In Big Ed Steakhouse. Okay, which of the following does not have an insurable? What's an insurable interest? Oh, that means like they got a financial. What am I thinking of? like a financial stake. Uh, you know, if it burned down, they're gonna lose money basically. So okay, let's see. We're gonna go up to A. Jim, who regularly eats at the steakhouse because it's his favorite restaurant, so he ain't gonna have no steak whatsoever. I mean, no, he ain't gonna have no interest if the freaking restaurant, that's like a fan, like y'all a fan of me, my truck break down, it ain't gonna affect y'all one bit. So we gonna go with Jim up at the top, man. When will the default judgment occur? Default judgment. Take a one of them definitions. When the defendant does not answer a complaint, I think it's A. In case that involves no one sure no. Okay, when you don't answer a judgment, which is on a complaint, when you go to court, you already know what's gonna happen. They gonna put their judgment on you. Man, I'm letting my food get cold, man. Hold on, give me a second, man. Let me take a break right quick. Gotta eat my breakfast. Pause this right quick. Hey, here to eat a little bit of breakfast down. We back. Alright, which of the following is not a qualification of an insurable risk? Oh, insurable risk, not a qualification. What is an insurable risk? Insurable. Okay. An insurable risk must have must have criminals. What's an insurable risk? Insurable, something that you insure. Okay. If I insure a car, it needs to have a value on it. Okay, so we're gonna go with A. Good God. Let me see. What do I think the answer should have been? Insurable risk must have guaranteed protection from damage. Insurer must have definable parameters. An insurer must be able to charge premiums high enough to pay out claims. Which one of the following is not a qualification? Oh, I read the question wrong. It said it's not a qualification. Oh, yeah. Well, A was right. I just, misread the question. Okay, my bad. It should have been B. An insurable risk must have guaranteed protection from damage. Yeah, that's not true at all. It should have been B. That's all good though. The city of Hillsdale passed a law dictating that all dogs must wear collars with tags. This is an example of what kind of law? Oh my God. An unfair law. Yeah, I bet it is, huh? I bet it is. That ain't the answer though. Tort, I don't even know what it is. It's either common or this S word. Statutory, I guess. What's the difference? Common law. What's common law? Common. Common law, court law, common court. Common court. So common law is some type of court law that the courts come up with. But they say they passed the law, so it's got to be D. I think common law was like when you pass like like a court case pass, and they just kind of come up with the damn rules, based upon their court case. So we're gonna go with D, which that happened to be the right answer. Which of the following best describes the insurance concept of exposure? One of them definitions that Andrew don't know. Best description. Best describes the insurance concept of exposure, the reduction in value of an insurable item, the condition that increases the possibility of a loss, the cause of damage or loss, the possibility of damage or loss. Oh my God. Best describes the insurance concept of exposure. A condition that increases the possibility of a loss. I'm taking B. This is kind of like a guessing game. Yeah, that's not it. Do I know the answer? Reduction in value? No, I don't know the answer. The possibility of damage or loss? I don't know the answer to that one. I forgot. Which of the following is true? Kevin's auto insurance policy protects his car from damage. We're looking for a true statement. Kevin's auto insurance policy protects his car from damage. Protects his car. An insurance policy protects the car. No, it don't protect the car. It protects Kevin. So that can't be right. Kevin's auto insurance policy now covers Bill. That don't even sound right. When Kevin sold his truck to Bill, he lost his. Nah, you don't lose no insurance cover when you sell something. You at least cancel it out. Kevin's insurance policy covers him. Okay, there we go. That sounds okay. Insurance policy covers the person, not the item. Which of the following best describes a one of the big words? Let's go. Fraternal benefit society. Frat. We're gonna go with frat. What the hell is that? Oh, one of them definitions, Andrew don't know. Oh, let's see. Uses investors' money to pay claims. Dividends. Nope. Society. Social society based around common interests and belief. Man, we're gonna go with C on the guessing game. Jake is selling insurance policies for XYZ Insurance. Olivia buys a homeowner's policy from Jake and asks him to write down on separate. Oh, this is a long quiz, boy. We only on question 28. I get distracted fast. Olivia buys a homeowner's policy from Jake and asks him to write down on a separate piece of paper all of the pearls the policy covers so he can show her husband. Jake writes hell, but when Olivia's house is damaged by hail, the adjuster says hail isn't covered in your policy. Olivia produces the piece of paper and threatens to sue XYZ Insurance if they don't pay. Does she have a grounds for a lawsuit? Why or why not? Well, he wrote hail, so yes, hail coverage is standard in property policy, and the insurance should have it included in the first place. Let me go with C. Yes, Jake exercised apparent authority when he wrote that Olivia had hail coverage. Who is Jake? Jake is selling insurance. Okay. So Jake is the insurance agent. So who wrote hail policy? Jake writes hail. Okay, so he gave the authority. So it's got to be C. I mean, Jake gave the authority. He wrote it down. Which of the following statements about risk retention groups? Whoo! One of the big words that Andrew don't know about is false. Risk retention groups are subject to state laws regarding unfair claims settlement practices. Risk retention groups are a form of self-insurance. Risk retention groups must be licensed in every state in which they operate. I think that's false. Yeah, they don't have to be licensed in every state. Which of the following activities is considered a speculative risk? Another one of them definitions, boy. Buying a lottery ticket, flying an airplane, driving a car, leaving a jury on the bed. Man, don't all that sound the same? Okay, you are risking that, if you buy this lottery ticket, you're hoping you're going to hit the lottery. Just keep it moving, baby. Dennis was injured when Ruby rear-ended his car while he was stopped at a red light. Which of the following would not be a duty that Ruby's liability insurer may require of Dennis? Which of the following would not be a duty that Ruby's liability insurer may require of Dennis? What did Dennis do? Dennis was injured when Ruby rear-ended his car, so he will not have to. He's definitely going to provide proof of the accident. Submit to a physical examination? No, I don't think he got to do that. Properly report the occurrence to his insurer. He got to do that. Authorized to add to his medical records. Now they probably don't need that. We're going to do this physical Oh my God, bro. Come on, bro. What was the answer? Which of the following would not be a due to that? Huh. I guess it would have been D then. I don't know. Just got that one wrong. Barbara is preparing to negotiate an auto claim on behalf of XYZ Insurance. She knows the circumstances of the loss and has completed the investigation and evaluation. What other piece of information must Barbara know before entering into negotiation with the client? Okay, she's preparing to negotiate an auto claim on behalf of XYZ Insurance. So, what do I know? What must she know before entering the negotiation? Okay, before we enter the negotiation, the maximum punitive damage the claimant will likely have to pay. That's a court case, so she ain't in court. The amount of claimant monthly premiums. Like a auto body shop who she can refer. No, she ain't doing no referring. I don't think she don't need to know how much they pay in monthly premiums. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with she need to know how much I guess the insurance company will pay for the claim. The agent works for only one insurer and supervises and trains other. Oh my God. Woo. Boy, my brain hurt. Oh man. It's one of them definition days. Okay, let me see. An exclusive agent. What does an exclusive agent do? Exclusive agent. This agent works for only one insurer and supervises and train. Okay, so they train others. So it's not D. It's the agent works. Okay, so we know it's an agent. So it's either A, B, or C. Who trains who? An executive agent. An executive agent sounds like somebody at the top, but I don't think that don't sound like somebody's gonna be doing some training. General agent, we're gonna go with the B. Which of the following statements is not true about an insurance policy? Okay, not true. The concept of utmost good faith only applies to the insured. So we're gonna go with A. It applies to everybody. What is the formula for actual cash value? Whoo! Replacement cost minus annual. Oh my God. Wait a minute. What is the formula? It's not. Okay, so was it A? Wait a minute. Fair market. No, it had to be A. Replacement cost minus total depreciation. So it's not annual depreciation? It's total depreciation. Okay, well, the answer was A again. I knew it was either A or D. I just thought it was annual depreciation, but okay, now I know it's total. So when I take the real test, I need to remember it's total depreciation. Yeah, this is one of the formulas you gotta memorize. That's why I couldn't. That question, a couple of questions back, when I had to do that formula, that's why I couldn't get the answer because I forgot the formula. So obviously, if I forgot the formula, I ain't gonna get this question right. So I'm gonna have to go back over that chapter. An adjuster acts as an agent for the insurer. As such, it is essential that the adjuster understand. Okay, and an adjuster acts as an agent for the insured. As such, it is essential that the adjuster understands her duty to profit. Now, I ain't trying to profit. That she must offer a settlement favorable to the. No, ain't that her duty to check in daily? Nope. It's gonna be D. That her words and actions bind the insurance company. So we ain't really doing so bad yet. I mean, it seems like we got more questions right than wrong so far. In a civil trial, the jury makes their decision based upon which of the following. Who? B. Proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Civil trial. Civil. What's the different types of trials? You got civil trial and you got civil. What the hell is it? Civil. What's the other one? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's B, but you got the civil trial, then you got the trial where I can like sue you, then you got the other type of. Oh, we gonna go with this. Is it B? Good God Almighty, my head hurt. Oh my God. Fail. Oh my God. What does a jury make their decision? I get based on the evidence. Oh my God, how did I miss it? Stupid Andrew. Whew. How did I miss the question? I don't understand. I went too fast. How did I miss the question? Of course, the jury makes their decision based upon the evidence presented in court. I don't know what I was thinking. That should have been a walk in a park. It's all good. Why might an insurer send a claimant a reservation of rights letter? Okay, one of them definitions that Andrew got to remember. When the insurer has decided not to cover the loss, when the insurer needs more information before making a final decision, it's not A or B, to let the claimant know that the insurer has received all necessary paperwork, to let the claimant know there is a coverage dispute. Okay, got that right. Jackie files a lawsuit against Ginger after Ginger's 3-year-old daughter ruins Jackie's laptop during a fight. When they go to court, Jackie is the. Okay. See the A or B, baby. Even though A means D, the tortfeasor is the defendant. So it's probably gonna be B just looking at the answers, but let me make sure. Jackie files a lawsuit against Ginger. So Jackie is the plaintiff. Ginger is gonna be the defendant. Ginger's 3-year-old daughter ruins Jackie's laptop. Nigga, Jackie is okay. It's gonna be B. That's kind of real easy because A and D is the exact same answer. You know, tortfeasor is the defendant. Okay. Sovereign immunity restricts an individual's ability to file lawsuits against the government. Some of these words I can't pronounce at all. Which of the following is not a duty of a captive agent? Whoo! Man, we just had the guessing game on that exclusive and general and captive for agents. What is not a duty of selling insurance? Representing the insurers, servicing policies, negotiating. So we're gonna sell insurance. They don't sell insurance. I can't get that. I don't even know, man. I guess it was C. I don't know. We already played the guessing game in the last one, so a blank plays an advisory role in the negotiation process, working from a neutral position to assist the opposing party to come up with a resolution. It ain't the judge. It's not a adjuster. It ain't okay. It's gotta be. That's a lot of words, boy. Andrew just got memorized, and it's difficult. What kind of adjuster represents the insured rather than the insurer? What kind of adjuster represents the insured? Who's the insured? That would be me. That's gotta be a public adjuster. Oh man. Jason's auto policy states that the insurer may cancel coverage if a premium is more than 30 days late. However, Jason is currently more than 30 days late and has been so 5 times in the last year, and his insurer has done nothing about it. When Jason gets into an accident, he files a claim. Which of the following is most likely to happen? Okay, so let's understand what's going on. He was late more than 30 days for the last 5 times, and his insurer, they didn't cancel his policy. Okay, so let's see what the answers are. The insurer would deny the claim and cancel Jason's policy. Now, they're not going to deny the claim because they collected money. The insurer will pay the claim because of the implied waiver they have made by not canceling Jason's policy. The insurer would deny. No, so it's not A. It's not C. So we got B or D. The insurer will pay the claim based on the express waiver they have made. Okay, so we got two funny words. We got implied waiver and express waiver. Okay, okay. One of these means that they did it in writing. I think express waiver is when they actually write it out. So I'm thinking the answer is gonna be B because they obviously allowed him to keep his insurance even though he was late. Which of the following activities would most likely not be a useful negotiation technique? Lengthening your silence to an uncomfortable point. Sounds like A. I guess making minor changes to offer that still fall within insurance parameter. No, producing a backup offer if the first offer is completely rejected. No, not sending to a claimant's point that is. We're gonna go with D. Yeah, going back and forth with anybody is a bad technique. Back and forth. Can't be going back and forth with these people out here. You be done slap somebody. What is a reserve? What is a reserve? An insurance term. Oh, I have no idea. A reserve. To have something in a reserve. That's like a pool of money. Okay, a pool of collected premiums that the insurer set aside to pay claims. Okay, kind of easy. Jared is awarded $4,000 in a court case after Oli accidentally starts a fire and burns down his attached garage. This is an example of. Oh God. Jared is awarded $4,000 in a court case after Oli accidentally starts a fire and burns. So it's an accident. So it's not C. It's not C. This is definitely the guessing game. Oh man. Special damages. What did she burn down a detached garage? Is that like tangible? Okay, this is the guessing game. I mean, unless you know the definitions of the words, the reason why I picked D is because the detached garage is like a tangible item, and in order to get special damages, it's got to be tangible, something like that. Which of the following statements best describes the law of large numbers? I have no idea. When you start to read the answers, sometimes you kind of get an idea of what it possibly could mean. The larger the amount an insurance company can pay in premiums, the less likely a policyholder will find out it's not right. The larger the number of insurance policy written, no, it's not right. The larger the number of units insured, the more accurately the insurer can predict the number of claims from that group. Gonna bust that D down right there. When an insurer assigns an adjuster to a claim, which of the following best describes the adjuster's role in relationship to the claim? When an insurer assigns an adjuster to a claim. The adjuster agrees to get the claimant the highest possible. Nope. The adjuster agrees to represent. Nope. Nope. It's gonna be D. Which of the following refers to being restored to the financial condition you were in before a loss? It's kind of easy right there. It's the first. That's one of the first definitions you learn when you start studying for insurance. Which item would not belong in an adjuster's initial report on the claim? Which of the following would not belong in the initial report? C, the final settlement? Let me read all of it though. The date that the adjuster, yeah, that's gonna be on our list of known circumstances. Yeah, that's gonna be on our detailed list of, yeah, okay. We're gonna go with C. That's kind of guessable. When record-breaking rainfall causes severe flooding in Janie's hometown, Janie's rental property suffers expensive damage. Which of the following is an indirect loss? What the hell is an indirect loss? What they mean? Like something mean the same thing? Like another example of the same thing? Let me see what they're talking about. Jamie must hire a contractor to reinforce or damage retaining wall in the backyard. Jamie loses a month of rental income when her tenant moved out while repairs are made to the home. An indirect loss. So indirect would mean, okay, let me see. So her house flooded. So an indirect loss would means it's a rental property. So whoever was in the rental property, that means they got to move out. And she gonna take another loss since it's renter. So if she had a tenant, she would take another loss. That's an indirect loss, baby. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a full release settlement? Oh. Full release. What is a full release settlement? All damages are paid at once. That's a full release settlement. When you pay everything at once. So what is not? An insurer pays immediate single lump sum to the complainant. That's the same thing as B. The claimant signs a full release form. We're gonna go with A. B and D is the same thing. But this is still the guessing game though, but a claimant signs a full release form. I mean, if you get the, you got to sign something. Yeah, okay. There we go. Feeling a little bit better. When an applicant for a homeowner's insurance policy lists the address, size, and description of his home, he is providing A. Yeah, he providing everything he needs to provide. The conditions page is an insurance contract. Wait, the conditions page in an insurance contract may allow a lender all of the following provisions except. Conditions page is gonna be the page that lists everything you must do for the policy to to pay out, basically permitting the lender to pay the policy premium if they're sure. Nope. Allowing the lender to be listed. Nope. Promising to give the lender notice if the policy is canceled, reduced, or expires without. Oh my God, I don't have a freaking clue. Let me think. And the conditions page in the insurance contract may allow a lender all of the following except. Who's the lender? The lender. So a lender would be, okay, if I'm the insurer. No, I'm the insured, and if I'm the insured and I got a house, the lender would be like the mortgage company. So the mortgage company can do all of the following except promising to give the lender notice if the policy is canceled, reduced. I think a lender, I'm looking at D, but I'm thinking if I don't pay my insurance, I think the mortgage company can pay that policy premium for the month since it's their house. So allowing the lender to cancel the policy and wait a minute. Now the mortgage company can't cancel your policy at any time. Damn it, boy. Okay, which of the following statements about insurable interest is false? Maintaining property values allows your neighbor to have an insurable interest in your house. Maintaining property values? Nah, the neighbor ain't got no. Nah, the neighbor ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Sure Trust Insurance. I don't even know what that is. Sure Trust Insurance was founded and operated in Texas. In Texas, Sure Trust is considered it's gonna be domestic. At first, I thought it was like a state insured, because it's Texas is a state insured, but in the insurance world, that just means domestic. While at work, Barry suffered a spinal cord injury in a forklift accident. His employer's insurer settled the claim and paid all of Barry's initial medical bills, but it also agreed to continue to pay for his weekly visits to rehabilitation therapists, which settlement option did Barry receive is not a full release. Scheduled payment. It says it also agreed to continue to pay for his weekly visits. So if they gonna pay weekly, I guess is he on a payment plan, like a scheduled payment release? Risk avoidance is a risk management technique that, oh my god. Whew. Well, it ain't A, it ain't C. Risk avoidance. It either eliminates the risk or reduces the risk. So it's 50-50, baby. Risk avoidance. Okay, give me a example. Risk avoidance. If I'm trying to avoid a risk, I'm trying to eliminate the possibility of it happening. Whew. Okay, which of the following statements about a morale hazard is false? What is a morale hazard? What is that? What is that? What's false? A morale hazard. I don't know why I keep saying that wrong. A morale hazard increases risk. It is the result of unconscious behavior. It is a hazard caused by human behavior. Morale hazard. Let me think. What on earth? Morale. Oh man, my head hurt. Morale hazard. A reckless behavior because of the security offered by insurance. I think morale is like when you like take a risk because you know you got insurance. It's kind of like I drive this car as fast as I want just because I got insurance. Like, if something happened, I got insurance. Yeah, that sound like that with that right there. That sound like something. Oh my God, come on, bro, don't tell me. Oh God, come on, man. Freaking head hurt. It must have been the other word. You got moral, and morale. So I guess a morale hazard is D. So a moral hazard is the result of unconscious behavior. Oh my God, I see what I did wrong, man. Freaking read the question wrong. D is true, but they want to know which one is false. So D is true, but they're asking which one is false. So okay, so which one is false? Okay, it is a hazard caused by human behavior. It is the result of unconscious behavior. It is a moral hazard. Increases risk. Well, I still would have been guessing, but I wouldn't have guessed D though. I guess it's B, but I don't know. I answered. I don't know. Gotta go back and look over the definitions and stuff. Of the following adjusted duties, which would be first? Investigation, open lines of communication, assess the damage, prepare adjustment reports. Okay, so B got to be first. You open a line of communication with the insurer first, then you would assess the damages, then you would investigate it, and then okay, well first, okay, oops, wrong one. That one's first. That's all we need to know. Which of the following statements about the principle of estoppel is true? What the world? What is that? Protects the insured party from an insurer who initially approves coverage. Yeah, okay. I had to remember the definition. Which of the following is not one of the typical duties of the insured after a loss? Is not one of the typical duties of the insured after a loss. Provide a loss estimate from an appraiser. Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with nothing right there. Which of the following statements is true of a claim dispute litigated in a state that follows the doctrine of contributory negligence? Whoo, a lot of big words there, boy. Doctrine. Which of the following statement is true of a claim dispute litigated in a state that follows the doctrine of... Well, what the hell is it asking, boy? The settlement would not... Well, the settlement would be reduced by a percentage of the... Okay, so if you contribute to the problem, they not gonna give you no money. So if the defendant is found to be responsible, she will receive no settlement. If the plaintiff, okay, that would go B or C now. If the plaintiff is found to be, it's got to be a plaintiff. So if you go to court and they figure out you had something to do with it too, they ain't giving you no money. Alright, there we go, boy. I hate when they put these big words in Andrew. Too many big words in a sentence. Andrew likes something simple. Like all these big words, and I gotta break it down and all that stuff. Charlotte's son just turned 16 and got his driver license. She wants him to be covered, so she adds him to her auto insurance policy. Where would this addition be found? Okay, that's gonna be an endorsement. I do that all the time. Boy, I be taking trucks off, putting them back on, taking them on, putting them in. Yeah, that's gonna be an endorsement right there. When Zach intentionally burnt down Matt's restaurant, Matt's insurer paid the claim and then pursued subordination. Matt is furious about the accident and wants to sue Zach. Why is it not possible for Matt to sue Zach? Okay, so he burned down the restaurant. Matt insurer paid the claim, so they already paid him. So it's got to be Matt has already received indemnification from his insurer. Okay. When an insurer buys insurance to reduce his exposure to loss, this is called... When an insurer buys insurance, it's either reinsurance or co-insurance. Oh man, I forgot. I want to say it's co-insurance, insurance, but damn, it's reinsurance. It should have been A. It's all good. Which of the following does not apply to the adjuster's responsibility of reporting to the principal? Does not apply to the adjuster's responsibility of reporting to the principal. The report should include information that will benefit the principal. Oh, this is the guessing game. The report should include any pertinent information about the. What is it asking again? Which of the following does not apply to the adjuster's responsibility of reporting to the principal? The report should be frequent and detailed. Oh, wait a minute. We got a stupid answer right here. They gave me that one. The report should include advice on how to get out of paying cover. Ain't nobody gonna give you no advice on that. Come on now. They gave me that one. That was a walk in the park. Oh my God. Bunch of big numbers. To meet 80% level of co-insurance required by his lender, Tom discovers he must insure his home for at least $320,000. What is the value of Tom's home? Oh my God. I go that word again, co-insurance. Okay, so yeah, the answer here had to be reinsurance then. So co-insurance, reinsurance. Okay, so okay, now I should have got that right. Anyways, so he's got 80% out of 100. Tom discovers he must insure his home for 80%, which is 320,000. So we just need to pull out a calculator. We're gonna go with what's 80% of 320? 400,000, I believe. 400,000 times 80%. Okay, so his home value is 400,000. The purpose of the principle of indemnity is, okay, you need to know the definition: to prevent an insurer from making a profit on a loss. To prevent an insured from making a profit on a loss is the insured. Which of the following is not typically excluded from coverage in a property insurance policy? Which of these is not typically excluded? So things that they're gonna exclude is if a nuclear event happened, they're not gonna cover that. I'm trying to think of lightning. Which of these is not typically excluded? I think if lightning happened, it's kind of a guessing game. Okay. During a violent summer storm in Tulsa, a bolt of lightning hits Mr. Jones' house, damaging a large portion of the roof. In this case, the insurer would call the lightning bolt a pearl. After her business suffered damage in a fire, Jane files a claim with Acme Insurance, which dispatched Bob to adjust it. Even though he was not allowed to adjust commercial claims, he investigated Jane's losses, submitted his estimate to Acme Insurance, which issued her a settlement check based on the estimate. Bob hit blank because Acme Insurance accepted his. Oh my God. Bob hit Express Authority. Apparent authority. So we did Express Authority. Was it in writing? Express Authority means it's in writing. So let me see. After served a fair claim, blah, 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 when hold on. Which dispatched Bob to adjust it. Even though he was not allowed to adjust commercial claims, he investigated James' loss and submitted his estimate. And they issued a settlement check. So it wasn't in writing. They didn't. This can't be express authority. It's either A or C. Express authority, I want to say, is when they got it in writing, but he didn't have it in writing. I want to say a parent is just talking about it. There we go. A captive insurance company. Did I just already? Captive insurance company, captive agent. All this captive word. What does that mean? A captive insurance company. Whew, boy. Operates through an attorney, in fact, to provide insurance benefits for its members. Provides insurance for insured. I have no idea. Provides insurance for insurers. We just gonna guess. Yeah, we don't. I don't even remember. I don't have a clue. Which of these is not an essential detail for an adjuster to include in a loss report? Which of these is not an essential detail? An essential detail. Policy premium. Let me make sure though. The policy limit in a loss report. They don't need to know how much you was paying in premium. Okay. Man, I'm wondering if am I passing or am I failing right now? Because I don't know. Which of the following accidents would a liability insurance policy cover? Okay, a liability policy. So that's something, that's like if somebody hit me, that's liability. Okay, a man slips inside a grocery store and injures himself. The company van is stolen. Can't be C. A man crashes into a car into his own fence. Can't be B. Okay, it's gonna be D. Yeah, if you slip in a grocery store, the liability policy gonna have to pay for that. Which of the following is not a reason why litigation is considered a last resort for the insurer? Which of the following is not a reason why litigation is considered the last resort? Oh my God. This is a guessing game again. Mm, 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 mm. Um, whew. Man, who calling my phone, man? Hello?
Hello, this is Dylan with TQL. I was just calling to see if you guys had any power only available in the Mount Juliet, Tennessee area today.
What do you have?
It's going to be a round trip going to Warrensburg, Missouri on the 13th. So tomorrow, getting live unloaded at 10:30 a.m. And then it'll be a loadout trailer going back to Mount Juliet, Tennessee, due back on the 17th before midnight.
Oh, it's on 13th. I think our drivers already booked.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think we already booked the driver.
Okay, no worries, man. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hmm?
What we got going on? Okay, which of the following is not a reason why litigation is? This is the guessing game. What's not a reason for last resort? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even think straight right now. What y'all think it is? Cause I don't know. Oh my God. Whew. Oh God, boy. Oh, I was finna click A. I was finna click A. I ain't gonna lie. I was finna click A. That may just be the answer we needed. You know, I'm talking about the pass. I'm just saying. I was finna click A. Okay, moving along. John purchases a homeowner's insurance policy with a percentage deductible based on the total limit of insurance for his home. John insures his home for $600, and the policy includes a 3% deductible. A huge thunderstorm passes through at night and blows the roof off his house. The insurance company estimates that the covered damage costs $80,000. How much indemnification should John expect from the loss of his roof? 80,000? But he got a 3% deductible. Let me calculate. 600,000 times his deductible is 18,000. We do 80,000 minus 18,000, 62,000. Which of the following describes a contract in which only one party makes a promise to perform? Anytime you see that UNA, that UENI, that means one. Let's see. A lightning strike causes one of the storage buildings on John's farm to burn to the ground. Aside from the fuel tanks he kept in the building, John knows he wasn't supposed to store any fuel in the building, so he keeps the piece of information to himself. When he files a claim, John insurer may deny his claim based on concealment. He didn't tell him concealment. Which of the following best defines premiums? Okay, this should be an easy one. The fee paid by the insurer in exchange for an insurance policy. Okay, what do y'all think we got? Let's see the results. Whew. We got above 80, baby. We got above 80. Y'all see that? Your boy Andrew came through above 80, baby. We got an 86. 86%, baby. We missed 11 questions. We missed 11 questions, boy. Oh, they may be handing over that insurance license real soon, huh? Let's see if we can get some of these answers. Let's see which ones Andrew missed. Okay, here we go right here. I know I didn't know this one. Okay, what was the calculation? The difference between the actual cost of repairs, 79,500, and the initials. Oh, I was just supposed to subtract 79.5 from 67.5. That's all I was supposed to do. Huh? I knew it was some type of formula. I just didn't know the formula. Okay, shoot, subtract. Okay, but then again, I guess I said it should have been 12, right? Okay, so I didn't know how to come up with it. I didn't remember the formula, so. Okay, what was this? An insurance claim is essentially a formal request to repair the damage. Okay, I pressed settled, but I knew it was D, right? So I just gotta remember they requesting you to repair the damage. Okay, I pressed settle because I was like, if you put in the claim, they want you to pay for the damage. That's why I pressed settle. They want you to pay for it. You know, right? No, that's not right. Which of the following is not a qualification of insurable risk? A risk does not need to have a value in order to be insurable. Guaranteed protection from damage is impossible. Not to. Oh wait, that's Oh, that's what I clicked. My bad. I'm reading the wrong thing. And which of the following is not qualifications of insurable risk? An insurable risk must have a guaranteed protection from damage. Okay, so that's not a qualification. Okay. I think I just misread that question. That seemed like I should have got that right. Huh. Maybe I was going too fast or something. Which of the following best describes the insurance concept of exposure? The possibility of damage or loss. Okay. That's something I gotta memorize. The possibility of damage or loss is exposure. Dennis was injured. Blah 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 blah. Which of the following is not a duty that Rubin's liability insurer may require Dennis to do? Promptly report the occurrence to his insurer. What was the question? Which of the following would not be a duty that Ruby? Who was Ruby? Ruby was rear-ended? Okay. Okay. I don't know why I keep getting this question wrong. Is replacement cost minus total depreciation? I don't know why. Every time I get this question, I press D. I don't know what's going on with that. Total depreciation. ACV, replacement cost minus total depreciation. Let's see. In a civil trial, the jury makes the decision based upon the evidence. See, I don't know what I was thinking. We should have had that one. Which of the following is not a duty of a captive agent? Negotiating settlements. I just gotta get back and studying what a captive agent is, because I just didn't know. Okay, which of the following statement about a moral hazard is false? It is a reckless behavior because... Oh, no, wait. It is the result of an unconscious behavior. Okay, that's just something I gotta study. It's knowing what the words mean, you know. That's the number one thing. I just didn't know what the word meant. When an insurer buys insurance to reduce its exposure to loss, this is called reinsurance. Okay, I should have got that one right. A captive insurance company is it solely to provide insurance for its parent company. Okay, I didn't know that. Something else I need to study. All them C words. Andrew get all them C words wrong. Oh, okay, well, like I said, man, I'm over here. I've been studying for insurance, so I can go and take the Department of Insurance final exam, so I can get licensed. So you know, the actual exam is 200 questions. So you know, from my understanding, you only gotta get 70% of it correct, and you know, it's 200 questions. So we'll see how I do, man. You know, if I pass, I'd be licensed, you know, by the Department of Insurance. So, you know, this quiz, you know, still got a little bit more studying to do, but we looking like we in good shape. So I'm going to get on up out of here on this beautiful Friday. I need to get back to work.
And y'all have a good day.